everybody! Bethany here, and welcome to my backyard. So I am in my gazebo, and today I'm going to teach you how to play the game of MASH. Some of you might be familiar with it, and some of you may not. MASH stands for Mansion, Apartment, Shack, and House. So let's play! Alright, so here is my paper game board. We'll have some of these available at the library if you want to take one. Otherwise, these are the different categories. So you need a circle where you can draw a spiral. And you need a section for spouse. You need a section for number of kids. You can do city, car, and job. So all of these different categories are things that we're going to have to come up with. And you can also change up the categories too. Like instead of number of kids, you could do something like maybe pet or hobby on the side or something like that. And you can change those up. But for right now, I'm going to keep it as is. And spouse doesn't have to necessarily mean spouse either. It can just be someone like, who would you like to spend a day with if you had a chance? Alright, so I'm going to work on filling this out. Well, let's start with car because car to me is a little bit easier. So I'll put in Tesla. I really like Mustangs. And, maybe I'll put in a moped. And maybe a paddleboard. It's not exactly a car, but it's a mode of transportation. Alright, so I'm going to work on filling this out. Alright, I finally got everything filled out. That took a little bit. So I picked a couple people that I wouldn't mind spending the day with just to get to know them a little bit better. One is Robert Downey Jr. Kai Ichinose is a fictional character from a show I watched on Netflix. Luke Benward was a movie star in a couple like Disney movies and that sort of thing. And of course Tom Holland from Spider-Man. Whoop! There goes a car. Number of kids, I just put in a bunch of random numbers. So cities, I put in Prairie du Sac because that's where I'm originally from, here in Wisconsin. And then Columbus, and Los Angeles, and Phoenix, Arizona. And then for cars, we went over that already. And then for jobs, I have librarian, a teacher, a superhero, and a professional gamer, which I would need so much work if I was going to be a professional gamer. Alright, so the next part is kind of tricky. Now, for this part, it is kind of handy to have someone near you just to say stop randomly. I'm actually going to close my eyes for this and see how many loops I do. So, okay, I'm closing my eyes. Stop. Alright, so now the tricky part is I've got to count how many loops there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here we go. So every sixth thing I am going to cross off. So I'm going to start up here with the mansion, apartment, shack, and house. And then I'll work my way down the list. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to cross that one out. And then I continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aw, man, I'm not going to get the Mustang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so much for my gaming career. Alright. Alright, so you'll notice down here, I only have one thing left in the spouse or spend a day with category. So that means that I can skip this box now because it's done, and I don't necessarily need to count that in my counting. So I'm officially getting to spend one day with Tom Holland, according to this. Alright, now, so continue from here. Hey, would you look at that? I got Columbus. Alright. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought this one was crossed out. Well, I'll start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! I ended up in the shack. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm a librarian. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so one child. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I get a Tesla. So let's take a look at the results here. I am in a shack. I'm spending a day with Tom Holland. Someday I'll have at least one kid. And I'll live in Columbus. I'll drive a Tesla. And I'll be a librarian. Alright, so like I said, we're going to have a few of these sheets available at the library. So if you want to play, you can. Otherwise, here are the categories. If you want to write it down and do it yourself at home, that's fine too. Anyway, thanks for joining us for our game spotlight, and we'll see you next time.